Karel parked over here by the lighted greenhouses. We're on the west side of Bradfield. Wink was on the throne a while ago, and then he kind of did his thing of flying around. So last evening at 7 p.m. we only found O23, and he is over there. O23, I think, spent the night where we left him last evening, which is basically on, they're on truss number 8. So there's a little guy there. And Dad was last night. Dad was up on the knuckle of the crane up there, and Mom was over on Bartell's. Right, so there's our little guy. And then this morning we went, there was robins alarming down here, and I did a sweep around here, but I heard robins alarming, and I thought, well, they're probably yelling up at Dad or Mom up on the throne. I think it was Dad there. So I decided to do the sweep. Saw this little guy. And now we're gonna walk down to Plant Sci, because I did come back to investigate the robins. And because the robins were still alarming, and Dad had flown off and was flying around, and then had flown up to the building and had disappeared around the north side of Bradfield, I decided to go into Man's Garden. And there is O1 is on the ledge on Plant Sci. So if you're not familiar, these are the lighted greenhouses. This is the new decrepit greenhouse. It's actually stunningly nice and beautiful. It's no longer decrepit. This is the Liberty Hyde Bailey Conservatory, and they're working on Plant Sci. They've been working on it for like 2 years now. Renovating it, putting new windows in, and doing all sorts of stuff, gutting the inside of the building. This has been a traditional hangout for the chicks in the past, especially when the nest was over here. There was a nest tower there as well that BR and okay, so she's up there. She might take off. There's a guy on a ladder up there. We'll see what she thinks. Oh, massive slice. Awesome. All right. So she's up in the corner up there, and we're gonna get a picture of her. If this thing behaves itself. There we go. And that's a reflection of the guy up there. I mean, he's not like right behind her. Actually, there might be somebody in the building, in the window there. What do you think, kid? There's somebody in the window. Is that why she's like, yeah, I see it. I think so, baby. Good morning, Nikki. Hi, Danny. Hi, Noel. So we've got our big pumpkinator. She's up there in that window up there at the top. So I'm guessing she was down here last evening. So if you just joined us, last evening we had Mom and Dad over in the construction area in general, and on Bartell's. Dad was on the crane, and Mom was on the opening up some prey, I think. She showed up finally after an hour, and O23 materialized onto the top of truss number 8. I was up in Bradfield, up on the 10th floor, and scanned the whole area we were looking for a long time before we found him. And we did not find O1 last evening, and I suspect she was...
Remember I told you I thought I saw a hawk over here? And then I was like, no.
No way.
Must be dreaming.
Yeah, well, you weren't. She probably was here, and she probably spent the night here, just like O23 spent it on truss number 8. So, in contrast to truss number 8, in the construction site, this is Min's garden, and it is absolutely gorgeous again. There was a period of time where it was stunningly beautiful, and then not so stunningly beautiful. And gosh, we've had Ezra here. Was it Ezra or Wink that we had right here on this? Ezra. It was Ezra.
Yeah, Wink down there.
Yeah, and Wink down there. So the plantings are beautiful this year, and because of all the moisture and stuff, it's...
H1 was in here also.
Yeah, we had H1 in the garden itself. We've had lots of chicks up on the plant side, though.
I can't believe we've gone from one construction site to another.
I know.
Oh my God.
Well, the construction workers down here, they need to have their own kind of
time with the hawks.
That's right, hawk time.
I'm not a fan of them moving. Why we are moving west after losing 2 chicks?
Well, I think these kids have got a mind of their own. I'm not sure that mom is pulling them. Nobody's pulling them down here.
There's a worker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So funny.
I'm not sure he saw it.
No, I don't think so. It is definitely O1.
Oh, he did.
Hey, Dana.
That guy did. Oh, he's taking a picture. I believe he saw it.
Good morning, Charlotte. Is he taking a picture of the hawk?
Behind the door.
Of O1? Oh, I see.
Yeah, I can just see his hand from his phone.
Got it. He's pointing the chick out to somebody else. That's O1!
Oh.
You can't hear me?
No, so don't.
Yeah, I won't yell anymore. Hey, chirps. Alright, so here we go. We've got our O1 down here on plant side. Here we got up above. Oh, he just went in. Oh, there he is. He's taking a picture.
Did you show O23?
I did.
Okay, good. He moves on us.
Yeah, no, he's there. He's parked. He's like, this steel was nice and warm, and now it's kind of cold. So we have like 60 degrees or temperature in it, like real feel of 59. Yeah, I agree. Well, this glass looks pretty okay.
Yeah, very reflective.
Yes. Yeah, but it's also off color.
Doesn't matter. You can see the reflection all over. I mean, I would say on the plus side, they're not the largest windows in the world, but...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Nice that they have the crossbars in them. That helps. It's actually very pretty windows that they're putting in here.
Yeah, well, these are similar to what they had before. They had the crossbars. They were brown.
Yeah, they got this pretty eagle window, Marvin windows kind of look to them. right, so here we go again. We're in Min's garden. So there's Weil over there, and there's the construction area over that way. This is Weil Hall here, and that's biotech there, and that's whatchamacallit, Course and Mud over there, and this is Plant Sciences under heavy renovation, new windows and gutting the inside. And then this is our beautiful Min's garden, and it's got the oh, they took down the gate here. So there's the apple gate. I'll show you real quick. So there's some stunning wrought iron around this area, and there's a studio here, a man who makes this. And so this is what's called the apple gate, and it's all interwoven branches with apples and stuff. Sorry, there's not very good lighting on it, but you can see the little Min's garden apple gate right there. And there's another gate down there, and then there's another beautiful gate down there. And there's a mermaid. So the plantations there's an incredibly beautiful gate that enters into the eastern part of the plantations.
Little they push the chicks north. You can like count on two hands the number of times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On one hand.
Yeah.
That we've had chicks.
Yep.
North.
Yep, I agree.
And that is the safest direction to go.
It is.
Mind you, we would likely rarely find them, but
Right.
Hey,
That's
they
true.
would be okay. Almost always, right?
Yeah. So this is up here, famous door balcony up there, and that's the gate to Narnia, or the door to Narnia. I don't know if it actually opens or not, but it's I don't think they're going to renovate that door. I think that one's going to stay. It's quite something, because we've had so many chicks and dad and stuff like that up there on that railing. All right, so Charlotte, you just got to find. It's very simple.
Go to the west side of Bradfield.
Go to the west side of Bradfield, and that's it. That's where we are. Look on your map and go left from the Bradfield. One building over. And this is where, who was it that got the little finch?
D2.
D2.
Oh, that was so sad.
D2 was having a finch companion until all of a sudden he was up on the dentil like O1 is, but on a different part of the building over here, and suddenly that was it. He got the finch.
Well, that was after days of being friends with
I
him.
know. It was like, oh my goodness! Suddenly,
What did I do?
a little tiny little hawk switch flipped, and his companion, his finch companion, was no more. That's correct. You got it, Charlotte. Okay, let me scroll up a little bit here. Catch up on some of the chatty poo. Yes, that is Chirpy's. That's E3's greenhouse, except it's a new version. Well, okay, E3's greenhouse is the lighted greenhouses. Nice stretch. He just did a beautiful tail stretch. So the decrepit greenhouse, the new decrepit greenhouse, tons of the chicks have hung out on it also in the past, but then the lighted greenhouse is just to the east of the Liberty Hyde Bailey greenhouse. So between that greenhouse and Bradfield is where the lighted greenhouses are, and that's where the automatic louvers insured E3, and that's where every year since then those folks get a call from us, or Charles, or Ben, or whomever, and they...
I just emailed them again to let them know if they're down here.
Oh, good. Excellent. Yeah, so that they know that they put them on manual, the louvers, until they get the high sign from us that everything's okay, and that they can go back to automatic. I think it's the first time I've seen the garden. Yeah. Hi, morning care. And the doors of Narnia. That's exactly right, Birdie. Yep. Actually, the workman is on the inside. I thought there was a reflection also. Well, you may be right. No, I think so. I think it's actually... I thought that it was a reflection of the guy also up on the parapet.
No, there was somebody inside.
Behind the knee wall, but Cindy said no, there was actually a guy in yellow on the inside. And she just had a massive slice. You see?
Well, we know where she probably ate dinner.
Yeah, here we go. She's got the wiggles again. Are you going to go after Bird?
Wow. We are just like so far away.
It's all right.
For you.
All right. Garden is very pretty this year again. They had...
I don't think he moved at all.
Oh, no.
He did spend the whole night.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he did. Hang on, turn around. And we'll spin around.
That's exactly where he was.
That's exactly where he was.
Yeah, that's like 12 hours in one spot.
Yeah. All right, and there's O23 over that way. So we just spun around. He's up there. We just did our little spinny around in the construction area. Mining field houses over there. And that's being stupid. Don't be stupid. Thank you. So Dad, we've seen Dad so far this morning. He was up on the throne and has since... I don't think he's up there again. He took off. Nope. He took off and flew around, looped out over 23, and then went back around the north side of Bradfield. Haven't seen him since. Yes. Remember that day, Verdi, we had Ezra over here on these benches. We had Wink down at the other end. Had lots of chicks in these trees. Made sense, right? I mean, the wild nest was right across the street here. Oh, he's looking.
He's trying to decide. Maybe that's not the best.
Yeah, he's looking at the chick.
Definitely probably spook her.
He's looking at.
She's looking the other way.
Yeah, he's trying to think of something else to do. He was going to drop it down there, but he doesn't want to scare the baby. Did he climb the ladder or did he disappear?
No, he went to the left, so he's going to go another way to get down.
Oh, right, but he didn't go up there on the ladder, right?
No, he was already up there.
Got it.
Not that I saw.
Right.
Since I've been.
Right.
Nobody's climbed that ladder. She's watching the finches. Because I'm more interested in the finches than you.
Yeah, I'm sure they're up there. Wee. Come on, go. You go.
These house finches are just adorable.
That one house finch picked the other one and said, you go do it. You do it. No, you do it. No, I'm not doing it. It's
another one getting up there.
Yeah, there's 3 up there now.
Oh, Lord.
You do it. It's you're the guy.
Oh, now there's 3 down low.
You do it.
Oh, you can hear them even over the...
Wee. Good morning, Deborah. I don't think they're getting any closer to her.
You're right. Oh, now they're...
Where'd you go?
To the left, on the same level as her, 2 of them.
Oh.
Let's go together.
Oh, they were there. They got her surrounded.
You know, it's too bad our bird-friendly glass initiative does not apply to, you know,
Renovation?
really,
It should.
Really should apply to them.
Yeah, I think that's like a gap, obviously, because we only talk about renovation in terms of doing a renovation for the purpose of doing bird-friendly glass, not just renovation in general. I think a gap there. Good for her, Chippies. And Birdie and Charlotte. Yep, O2 is, we just showed him a moment ago over on the truss. Yeah, he's over on truss number 8, where we left him last evening. And we can spin around. If we spin around this way, we'll be over there on the construction, and he's still there. There's a big red crane in the construction. And there's 23 in all his glory. And we've seen Dad, and then he disappeared, and have not seen Mom yet, but we spent more time down here in Mint's Garden this morning than we have up on Fernow area. Good morning, Sunny. I don't know about breakfast. I do know that O1 had a massive slice about 15 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. Trying to remember the time span that VR went after Ezra until Arthur came into her life. Well, it would have been from 2010 to 9 years ago. 2014, 2015. O2 is not chirping, I don't think. Is he? Oh yeah, he might be. You're right, Jan. Good eyes. He could very well be calling. He was calling for food earlier. Yep. Brilliant, Jan. Yeah, so when I parked the car over by Bradfield, he was calling. I suspect he's hungry. We've actually been longer with Wink than we were with Ezra. Can you believe it? Really hard to believe. Meaning 2012 and onward. The A's and the B's were not on cam. They were over on Man Library. That's correct. Oh yeah, the little cars are up on the, at least they were up on the roof last night when I was up in Bradfield. Good morning, Marge. Oh, by the way. Yes, the little orange cars with the hoses, the big long orange hoses. I have no idea what they were doing. If they were like treating the roof, or if they were, I don't know why they would be hosing it down, but they might have been, maybe. Who knows what they're gonna do? But the little cars, the two little cars were up there. And there's a little bit of a gap in the roof. Arthur, yes, that's correct. So what's so funny is that the equipment, sort of the warning beep, beep sound, is like, I think, almost identical pitch to the chicks right now when they call, when they have their soft call. Hear that sound? Okay, that's like almost the same identical pitch as the hawk chicks. Well, I suppose doing something. Look at all that green. So O1 is right here, and O1 is on plant sciences. And there's this greenhouse here, and then two more greenhouses, and then we have Bradfield. So we're west of Bradfield, and just north of Tower Road, right across the street from Weil Hall. And the construction is over that way. So that's facing southeast that way. That's facing south. That's facing west. And that's facing directly north to the door to Narnia up there. And O1 is up there on the dentil ledge. Or dental. I prefer dentil. Sounds more sophisticated. I think that BR just chose Wink because Wink chose her. He said, wow, here's an older woman who is like, and he kind of set his cap. I don't know if it's the other way around, but he set his cap toward her and she set her cap toward him, and there you go. But he certainly had to, he definitely had to fight off all comers that spring. And she said, I would like to court for a year. And he said, all right, whatever. Come on, hop on my motorcycle. We're gonna race around. Because he was definitely a bad boy that first year. He terrorized, and he continues to terrorize the songbirds on campus. She got her hair wrap on and her leathers and hopped on the back of his motorcycle, and off they went for a year. So the workers here are being very considerate of O1. Morning. Good, how are you? Yeah, we got O1 up there in the corner. She's back in this left recess. You gotta keep going just a little further. See her up there in the back corner? Yeah. Oh, yep, there she is. She's still sitting there.
O23 is still there.
Yeah, I'm gonna text Jake. Let him know.
He probably says, I saw him at 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe what temperature dropped. to put a little bit of crimp in the
In the crimp in
in
their
the
style.
construction style.
Yeah.
They want to go down that ladder. They peek around.
I
they're
know.
like, oh man, that bird's still there.
That's so funny.
That is funny. You really should be standing on this mulch and not on those paver things.
Well, yeah. It's funny. These are actually more comfy than just flat out concrete.
Oh, the pavers.
The pavers are. Partly because there's a little bit of unevenness to them, so you get a little bit of a massage.
I did not see mom or dad.
No.
Or dad again, I should say.
Yeah, I didn't see him. Last time I saw him was just before I spotted her. First time he did a loop out over that way, and then he did I think he kind of might have gone up to a while, and then he looped back or up around Bradfield and went behind it, and that was it.
Those elementary too are quiet. It's so odd. We're used to them sort of hanging out together.
I know.
Like mostly hanging out, but these guys haven't done that at all.
No, I think they were together just for a moment yesterday in T2.
Yeah, right.
You know, for a few minutes.
Yeah,
And
I don't call that hanging out.
no, not exactly.
Sitting in there a minute. You know what I mean?
Right, and then they were together that one evening on the parapet together. The first time
Yeah.
O1 was up there, but they were like 25 feet apart. It's not like they were like hanging out totally either.
Did you tell him mom was preparing dinner on Bartell's last night?
Last night, I did not. Well, I might have, but yes, I did. Dad was up on the crane, and she was.
Yeah, well, Dad was all over the place.
Yeah, last evening.
Throne, flying around.
Yep.
You know, the crane.
Yeah.
Back to the throne.
And then flying out east of the crane over toward the soccer field for a little bit, and then.
Yeah, it was interesting. Even when he soared around, no chick calling,
Yeah.
which wasn't helpful. And I think we had half the robins on campus yelling at Dad way up on the throne.
Which is not super
Uh.
helpful. Especially up there on Fernow, up at the top of Fernow Lawn where they yell, and
Yeah.
they were yelling up there. And
Oh,
it's like,
it was all over.
I know.
It was not even just on front.
Yeah. And that's why I didn't stop here originally this morning, because I pulled over there. I heard the robins yelling. I saw him up on the throne, and I figured,
Yeah.
okay, that's what it is, but I'll check it out later on, you know. So I did come back, and
So that's why, whatever, we did our usual divide and conquer. I was gonna work, or I was starting, or had started to work the back side of Fernow, but I had nobody over there, and I hadn't done a thorough search, mind you. So I called Karel and I said, "Did you check out Min's just for the heck of it?" He said, "Yeah, I heard something down there. I better go back." And got lucky.
yeah, this is awesome.
Oh, a lot of cigarette smoking.
Really. Right, we're, there's a guy behind her in the window. Oh, and there's the other guy. Did they figure it out? He goes, okay, well, listen, guys, we got to do something here.
Yeah, he may go up the ladder. Oh,
Did he head toward the ladder or back
yeah,
in?
he headed toward the ladder. Yeah, he's going up the ladder. He's watching.
Does she care?
Oh, it's lights on the new window. Oh,
Oh.
Mamma Mia! That's the second one.
That's the
like
second one like that. Yeah.
that? Good Lord, woman!
Starting to call. She wants some foofy. She says, I've been here all night. She might get going here.
Go out of my view.
She's triangulating, Ma. And she can go around behind the corner. See ya. Well, you can get her here again. See where you were. There she is. Silliness. What time is it? Okay, right here. I'm going to do a tour of the flowers, but she's insisting on. I mean, there's only one little guy who just climbed up the ladder, young lady. It's not like you were being engulfed by guys. Ouvre. Yeah, she's looking to fly, she does. What a pretty white chin she has. And the guy's up above her. Well, every building needs a red tail ornament on it. Yep, and 23 is still over there on this truss. we got a robin. You might be able to see it. There it is, barely. Got a robin over there. Just buzzed her. Now she's got a robin friend. I know, she is so small. Cindy got a photograph of the worker in 23 from, I guess it was yesterday morning. And 23 is such a tiny tot compared to the big guy there on the roof. And of course, the big guy in the photograph was taking a photograph of 23. That was the best part, was that the big guy was taking a picture of 23 while you were taking a picture of the two of them. Well, honestly, I think the only thing that's original about the building is the actual exterior of the building, the structure. I think the interior was originally like a club, secret society kind of hall, whatever. And I think Sagan's renovated it and stuff like that. And so, what's the original? I think the exterior is probably all that needs to be maintained if there's anything about it. Good morning. Yeah, well, will it be bird proof? Will it be bird friendly? I don't know. It looks it's got some mullions in it, and it's on the greenish side, so it doesn't have any etching or anything in it, but I don't know. I guess I'd say it's not the worst glass I've ever seen. And Cindy's right, you know, that there's ruling applying to new construction, and then there's efforts at renovation specifically for bird friendliness, but there's nothing really in there about actual renovations planned for other reasons, and then requiring anything about bird friendly. So those guys are up there. Yeah, I don't see her because she's down below. She says, "Who the heck are those guys?" Good morning, Anne Marie. Well, it's five sides in many ways a lovely building. All right, so I'm going to do a quick tour.
Wait.
What?
Keep an eye on her.
All right. I'm going to do a quick flower tour.
Here, look, you can show.
Oh, yeah. So
There's Wink. I don't know, is that in focus?
Yeah, it's
on your
beautiful.
end? It's complicated,
Yeah.
as you know. These are of Dad. Ah, Lord, slow.
Yeah, he's mantling his squirrel from the other morning. And where did I forget, where did that squirrel wind up? Who got it?
That's what they got on in the construction site.
Oh, yes, so that's Dad on the
They
light
did
there
the-
in front of Fernow.
Did the
Beautiful.
dirty phone. But you can see there he is with his squirrel.
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh, he's still up there.
Yeah. Oh. So very proud and beautiful, isn't he?
With his squirrel.
Gorgeous morning light on him.
I think that's. I thought it's not. Well, I think not. Alright. Okay. My phone.
You got more?
Yeah. Being as quick as I can.
Okay.
Reload. Sorry.
Oh no, I
still
love
there.
them. Okay. People love them.
Oh no, that's old.
Maybe it's old. Still beautiful. You got two there.
Sorry, trying to hold on to my camera and come on. Hang on.
There you go. Oh wow.
There's mommy flying past the crane, and you can see she's got a stick.
Yeah.
It's like she did the little tour with a stick. Hang on, take that somewhere.
Yeah. You had two more in that.
Yep. No, I hit 3 more. She's still up there.
Yep, she's preening now.
Oh my lord. Wi-Fi is slow here.
Mm-hmm.
That's her. That's O1.
That's O1 landing on the fence. The construction container behind her.
Yeah, so everything's distant. What can we say? You know what I mean? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, you guys know this view.
Yeah,
That's O23 on his favorite little...
Truss support
yeah.
tower.
Ah, I know. It's simple, long distance. What can I say? But
Hey.
cute. Had to do it.
Oh yeah, here we go.
And so that's him up there with... Is that in focus?
There you go.
Look at how that has to be one tall man there, and he's doing his work, and he's got his assistant there, O23.
Yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, it's a tiny tot.
It's adorable.
Those are beautiful.
Right.
Gorgeous. All right, let's have a look around at the. Do a quick. He's yeah. No. Oh, he's still there. Yeah, he's still there.
I lost my orientation.
I forget what these are called. Those are. We used to have those. And we got some of these, I guess like daisies or whatever they are, something. We got some salvia there. Got some nice layers of plants. Oh, some catmint, more daisies. Those are pretty. That's a beautiful variety of flowers. Oh, these are lovely. I don't know what those are. I have no idea what those are. They're pretty. They got little clusters. Just a nice variegated something or other. I guess the daisies are the big winners here. Along the periphery. Oh, these are very, very pretty. And we got some petunias. And this is So this is like the Applegate, except this is a real deal, right? We got trees woven together. There's a couple of those here. We got these are we got petunias, but these are very pretty here. We got some irises, some hosta, got some pansies here. Very pretty. Got some begonias. Good morning, begonias. Got some marigolds. Oh, I haven't seen marigolds in forever. They've fallen out of fashion. They are brilliant, aren't they? Some more. I think those are pansies or something like that. A little bit of hosta. Some bushes, some ferns, more begonias. I don't know if these are. I think I used to know what the names of those things were, but a little unusual. This is kind of like the unusual bed. There's another bit of unusual bed over there. Those are fascinating. They used to have like labels. Okay, so we got some impatiens. A whole bed of sun patience here. Got some more of these. These are a little bit different. Those are pretty. Those are like asters or something. Beautiful, tall, leggy. There's a little bit, oh, these are stunning. Aren't those gorgeous? Oh my God, those are beautiful. Gonna have to come here and photograph these things and do my little Google Lens. Look at that. Those are radiant. My gosh, those are stunning. Those are about 3 feet tall, 4 feet tall, but they're so elegant. That's very pretty. Got some tuniers, got some marigolds again. Here's another Applegate here. Yep, that nice. There's one here. And they cleared out a bunch of they had a bunch of yew bushes and stuff like that that were like not so attractive. They got overgrown. You got some bees, some pollinators there. That's interesting. That was very archaic looking. And we got some crocosmia here. Haven't set their heads yet. Yes. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
I'm going to show you one more. I found the other one.
Okay. Oh yeah. Man.
Look at him. I don't know if you guys can see, but right. So he took time just to 5 seconds to do a little preening. Isn't that pretty?
He's beautiful.
Yeah, he's handsome.
He's a handsome boy. The light on him was spectacular there. Yes, you did.
That was it was getting warm and humid and
Yes, those are the hot days are like a distant memory. Yesterday was not bad. The day before were brutal, and now we are in the
part of our winter clothes on.
we do. You've got like your winter jacket on.
Okay. I don't have the liner on,
But still, and I've got my liner on.
don't rub it.
It's a little bit risky. So I gotta go check on the car because it's in the loading zone and stuff like that.
What? I thought you parked in the what?
I did.
Don't they have the flex there anymore?
Just two.
Okay, please. Oh my God. That's what we need. Oh, they're doing some construction over there too. Nice. A lot of construction. Yes, we do too, Bertie. Matt Robin. All right, Missy. Oh yeah, you gotta be careful. These are definitely the construction kids. They're crazy. You got one at one construction site and the other at the another. Oh my Lord. I'm not sure what that means, grins. Lost in the translation. I guess you'd have to specify that a bit more. Perhaps send an email.
Guys, we're gonna go. I'm not sure about all the comments, like on the photographs. Don't understand them.
Yeah,
You-
not appreciated.
You guys,
You have a nice day.
take care. Bye.